school expelled me for my mom's anger. We then sued the county and caused reform.
Oh, I do love a Sue story.
Interesting that you'd get expelled for your mom. I've never heard of that before.
It's probably one of those situations where they ban the fucking book. This is in Florida. I'm calling it. It's like my kid can read this book. This book is bad, lady. You are acting different.
I'm gonna be honest with you. I haven't read this either, so we're about to find out together. So, I have a really bad leg.
Oh, never mind.
I've had 13 surgeries. Kind of bad leg.
Okay.
And had just started at a new school. After the first 3 weeks, I had to go in for another procedure on my leg. Not that big of a deal to me. I've been here before. Upon my return, I had documentation of my restrictions as well as special amenities that were required. The big three were that I needed extra time to get from class to class. I must have someone to escort me and needed unrestricted access to the elevator. All of these got me reoccurring problems such as constant harassment by teachers and security about my being in the halls during class time, and why was my cousin out too? He was filling in the role of escort as I have anxiety problems, and we had the same classes.
On timeout, your schools had elevators? What's that like?
I feel most schools should legally.
God damn, I grew up in a poor area. We didn't have elevators.
Do you have multiple floors?
No.
It was all just one floor?
Yeah.
Okay.
Did schools have multiple floors?
My high school had 3 stories, yeah.
What?
I had a new high school, I guess. But yeah,
why did you want an elevator in a 1-story?
No, I'm just curious. I've never heard schools have elevators before.
So it's more so you've never heard schools have more than one.
Yeah, okay.
Floor.
That makes more sense.
Is more of the shock.
Damn.
Yeah. Well, mine had 2 floors. That was it.
Y'all had 2 floors. Man, Southern California, what the fuck?
Maybe it had more like built out as opposed to built up.
Yeah.
I did go to
bigger that way.
I lived in an area called Nasty City, so I don't fucking blame it.
But these first two were annoying, but easy enough to deal with. The real issue was the elevator, as I was told multiple times that for security issues, I couldn't have a personal key due to it sharing the same functionality with the interior door keys. I would never have had any issues with this, as I was told there would always be someone on the same floor as my classes to open the elevator for me. But this, of course, was untrue about 75% of the time.
This is insane to me. Why have an elevator for accessibilities if the people who need the accessibility can't access it? It's crazy.
The lack of elevator access meant that I always was stuck in the halls when other students were going from class to class and was consistently late due to having to wait for someone to come by and open the door for the elevator. This also meant that I would sometimes be stuck waiting through the entire lunch period, and due to my absences, couldn't afford to simply go to lunch after the fact.
That's insane.
After about 3 weeks of this, I was tired of not getting to eat lunch, so I did one of the stupidest things I could have attempted and tried to use the stairs.
Oh no.
For context, I was not on crutches. I was on a full-blown walker.
Oh.
About halfway down the landing, I fell. Hard. As lunch was letting out, one of my friends found me, got someone to help pick me up, and carried me to the office. Another one of my friends went to find my other cousin, the one who normally escorted me, but wasn't there due to being sick. So I was without an escort because I couldn't bear the thought of, gasp, a stranger escorting me, who, when getting to the office, managed to get me to calm down enough to give them my mother's number. Now, my mother is quite hot-tempered, but she can keep a level head normally. When she heard that I fell, she was there in record time. When she got there, she immediately asked what happened. I told her I didn't want to miss lunch again, so I tried to go use the stairs. Big mistake, as that set off a Tsar Boba-sized explosion. I don't know that reference.
Tsar it's the atomic bomb the Russians used or tested.
I just heard boba.
I think I even pronounced that wrong. It's Tsar Bomba?
Bomba. Yeah.
Bomba.
Yeah. That was I think it's the biggest nuclear bomb ever set off.
Wow. See, it pays to know history, guys.
History pays off, guys.
Yeah. And hopefully the mom's reaction is nuclear because I want to hear them get sued.
Yeah, this is not a nuclear revenge. What's going on here?
As soon as the principal and VP walked in, she started berating them in a fashion not suitable for most adults to hear, let alone kids.
Hell yeah.
When the VP made an offhand remark about my condition, my mother was swarmed by local sheriffs that provided security for the school's entrances and the office as she physically went after the VP.
As she should.
We were escorted out, and after looking at the file and realizing my cousin and I had the same address, they figured out that I didn't actually live there. Now, my grandmother's address was listed as she looked after me after I left school up until around 8 p.m. She was also raising my cousin after an issue between her and my aunt. They used this as grounds to expel me and told her I can be some other school's problem now.
Oh, Jesus Christ. These people suck.
I ain't gonna lie. Yeah. I did that. I use another person's address so I can attend another school.
Yeah. We did this when we were in elementary school because we were moving my final year of public school. And my parents didn't want me to miss out. So they just said I lived at this other place. Or I think it was my grandparents at the time too.
Oh, yeah. I think if you could get your way into a better school, you should.
It wasn't better. It was just, it was actually school in the district. But
you went to a worse school. Jesus.
But it was my last year and like I had a bunch of friends there. So they're just like,
yeah, mine didn't have elevators, guys. What the fuck? Or a second floor.
What's up with that? I'm still shocked that the elevator is more important to you than the second floor. You're like, damn, I just want to elevate. I don't care if it takes me to the roof.
Damn. I mean, I was barely in school. I ditched like half of the school year. So
Washington was an elevator the entire time.
Yeah, you have no idea.
Maybe. I was like, damn, this is what school looks like.
That's crazy. I was then enrolled at the school near my house and had to have yet another surgery to repair the damage that was done as a result of my fall and redo the work of the previous procedure. I'd gotten multiple statements from teachers as well as doctors, and my parents were moving forward with a lawsuit naming the VP, the principal, and the county school board. Good. We were contacted by a lawyer who had won multiple cases against our school board, some of which went to the state Supreme Court, and he told us that he would take our case pro bono. He was getting tired of going against the board and thought that a case like this would be what it took to try and fix their shit. Fast forward 9 months, and I was walking out of the court with a settlement to cover all of my procedures, as well as a written confirmation that the school would be going through a complete administrative overhaul and that the principal and VP would be let go and have their administrative credentials revoked in our state.
Let's get it.
My new school was let known day one my medical requirements and my need for a personal elevator key by the superintendent and the head of the state board of education. Long story short, school majorly fucked up handling my medical requirements, resulting in a lawsuit that cost the head administrators their jobs, as well as a full-blown countywide investigation of disability procedures.
Good. Because it fucking pisses me off. Like a superintendent disregards you this much and like causes this issue because you know where that money's coming from. It's fucking taxpayers, dude. Like they're fucking over everyone in this situation. Like everyone that goes to that school lives in the area, pays taxes towards that school, and they all just got fucked because they couldn't put a procedure in place to take care of this child. It's fucking ridiculous.
Yeah, good on the parent, good on the mom for being a mama bear. I don't blame her for one bit for fucking, especially making those types of remarks for my kid who would ask you for like simple ass accommodations. And look, I get being prompt to class, but no class starts until like 5-10 minutes in. Like,
true.
Come on. They should be able to have time and kind of not giving a kid an opportunity to eat as well. That is fucked up.
That's insane.
Yeah. It's crazy on so many different levels. Like just, I get like wanting, I don't get not having accessibility to the elevator. I get if it has security issues, maybe, but still, like, have someone there all the time, or have them check out the key when they come to school, or whenever it happens. Like, there are other ways around this where the kid can still have autonomy and eat lunch and stuff like that. There's so many easy ways this could have been like fixed, and it's so ridiculous to me that they just refuse to do anything.
You know what's like an easy fix that I've seen like do it like my previous school, when someone is like needing the accommodation to like go to another class later, they have a vest. Simple as a fucking vest. It's a clear cut saying like, oh, okay, well, this person is, need to go at a certain time, and everyone just knows. Like the security person knows.
My thing about that is like,
and you're outing that one person.
Well, I mean, that and OP is already with a walker and they're still hounding her. Like, hounding them like, why are you not in class? I'm like, look at me.
That makes sense.
Yeah. It's just ridiculous. It's ridiculous on so many different levels.
Yeah.
Get it?
Moving
okay.
Nah. Even I didn't
have
that.
He didn't have multiple levels on his school. He doesn't understand.
Yeah, he doesn't get second stories.
Get the
Get therapy.